Hello and welcome. Today in this video we shall learn and practice about the voice. The same topic was discussed in the first video, and in that video we learned how to change the voice and the rules of changing voice and the steps to follow to change the voice. In this video we shall learn how to change the voice of interrogative sentences, how to change the voice of the sentences where we have used auxiliaries, and in this video we shall learn about the sentences which start with a let and the sentences which start with a it's time to, and some of the imperative sentences also. So without wasting time, let us start the process. Keep in mind, if a sentence is in interrogative sense in active voice, it will remain in passive voice interrogative also. Means the tense may not be changed, only the helping verb will be molded and the type of sentence will also not be changed. If it is negative, it will remain in passive voice. So let us start. Did he buy a book? So it is from past indefinite. A book is in singular form, so we shall use here was a book. After using helping verb, we shall use object as a subject. Was a book, then verb in third form, was a book bought, then by preposition by, then he, his, him, by him, and the interrogative sign will be here. So the sentence is did he buy a book? Passive voice will be was a book bought by him. In the same way, next sentence is there, has the orator completed the speech? This sentence is from present perfect tense. So has have, we shall use been with has have. So we shall write here the speech is in singular form, so we shall use has in the beginning, has, then the object as a subject, has the speech, then been here, has the speech been, then completed, has the speech been completed, third form past participle, then preposition by, completed by, then the orator, by the orator. Now it will put here interrogative sign also. Now the voice changed and the sentence became has the speech been completed by the orator. Okay, now this is a different kind of sentence. It is not beginning with the helping of a tense, but it is starting with the WS family word who. So to change the voice which start of a sentence which start with a who, we change who into by whom. So it will be by whom, then the sentence is in the past indefinite, this book singular, so we shall use here by whom was this book, then by whom was this book written, by whom was this book written. This will be your sentence into passive voice. The next sentence is what does she play? In this sentence we see that this is the sentence of a present indefinite tense, and to change the sentence of present indefinite we need a is, am, are. So what will remain the same? What is played, what is played by her, what is played by her, and sign of a interrogation. Okay, now let us start the sentences changing voice from active voice to passive voice where we have used auxiliaries and modals. The first sentence is I must help the needy. So the very simple thing is there, we use be where her auxiliary is used in passive voice. So let us start. Subject, helping verb, the object. So the sentence will be the needy, we shall take the object at first, the needy, okay, must be, the needy must be, then past participle helped, the needy must be helped by I, my, me, by me. So this is the sentence. Next sentence is my son can speak French. Very simple. Here it is the use of can. French is the object. So French can is there. So French can be. We use be where auxiliary is used in active voice sentence to make passive voice. We use be after the auxiliary. So French can be, then past participle form can be spoken, then by my son, can be spoken by my son. Okay, next sentence is having some difference. What is the difference? Whether it is used here auxiliary but it is followed by have. So what shall we do? We shall follow the rules, but here be will not be used, but we shall use been because have is there. So it's not must, but it is must have. We shall read along must have, not we shall segregate it as a modal and a helping verb separately. So let us prepare the voice of this sentence. So here it is a object are elders. Are elders. Now must have been. I am using been because of have, not using be after auxiliary must. So must have been respected. Must have been respected by us. Now let us discuss about the sentences, how to change the voice of the sentences which begin with its time and the sentences which are imperative. So let us start. If a sentence starts with its time, we shall follow the following structure. Its time, two will be replaced from here, but we shall use for. At the place of two we shall use a for. It's time for. Then the object for the game. Then to be. Here to be. Then past participle to be prepared. To be prepared. So the structure is there. Its time will remain as it is. It will remain as it is. 2 will be replaced by 4. 2 will be replaced by 4, and we shall use to be before past participle form of the verb. Very simple. Two things are there which you have to keep in mind to change the voice of such sentence. That after its time we shall use for. Then before the main verb we shall use the word to be. This is the simple sentence. Let us practice about one more sentence. It's time to complete the homework. So 2 will be replaced by 4. It's time, then 4, then the object for the homework. For the homework, very simple. Then to be, homework to be completed. Structure is very simple. Two things we have to keep in mind: to be before the main verb and for at the place of a to. Okay, these imperative sentences will be changed into passive voice by using let. Okay, in the beginning we shall use a let. Let the light, object, let the light. Then be switched on. Let the light be switched on. It means to. So to change the sentences of imperative type, very simple structure is followed. Let plus object plus be plus a main verb. So it is there. Let the light be switched on. The next sentence is, let us take it post this letter. So the same structure. Let object this letter, then be posted. Let this letter be posted. Let us take another example. Shut the door. So let the door, then be shirt. Next sentence is very simple. Don't insult the poor. Here the simple difference is there. This is an imperative sentence in affirmative sense, but this is imperative sentence is a negative sense. So it will also start with a let. Let the poor not be insulted. Not be insulted. So now finally let us discuss about some of the sentences where we have used some verbs which require after them any other preposition instead of a by. The first sentence is Sudhir satisfied me. Me is a object. We shall make it as subject. It will I. Sentence is in a past indefinite, so it will I was, then satisfied. I was satisfied. Now satisfied with, not by, satisfied with Sudhir. It will be the structure. It means to say the same thing is there, only we used with instead of a by. Next sentence. Her result surprised the teacher. The object is the teacher. The teacher. Surprised past indefinite. So was surprised. The teacher was surprised at. Surprised at her result. At her result. Next sentence. His behavior shocked the minister. So it will be the minister shocked, then past indefinite was shocked at his behavior. My dear, there are many sentences which require the type of verbs which have their pair with any other preposition instead of by, like pleased with, interested in, compare to, and astonished at. So there are many verbs. So here it was the final discussion. We have completed the topic of voice. So thank you for watching it. Thank you.